Joanna. You're on this Thursday, very weird Thursday video. Yeah, weird. Like, what I mean weird? I just mean weird, folks. I got a letter from DSS, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Neither do I. Cause I'm like,
leading off tonight for Detroit,
it's like, oh,
the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
I don't care about this game really. It's like, there we go, 35 minutes. Oh, I usually put it for 35, but I never really hit that usually. And I'm playing as the Tigers here. My good, I don't want to say good Tigers team. We just lost Clayton Kershaw in the off season. That sucks, but yeah. We do have Bogarts. We're not as bad as the real world Tigers at the moment, you know. Let's sit down. I'm like trying to like balance my food stamps and then trying to balance DSS and SSI, all just fucking each other up, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've called SSI so many times and told them, like, yo, can we just get this shit going? You know what I mean? Like, can we just start, you know, working together? Like, you don't have to screw me. I really don't care if you screw me, but the level of you guys not communicating is just unacceptable, you know? And then, like, the worst part is these are services I'm reliant on. You know, reliant on is in, you know, like that level of like, hey, you know, it's probably not a good idea to just jump off the ship at this point. At least if you're asking me, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all go out in the street, y'all don't like sit at home, I bet, and just sit there and like y'all don't have the covers over your heads, you know? You guys understand that, hey, as a person going outside, you don't go outside to like the store as much unless you need to, you know? And then I get like, so think about it this way: if you don't go outside to the store willy-nilly, then you know, what's it like working at the store, you know? That's what my thinking is. I want to get a job, but I also know that like it's kind of like playing it smart, you know, trying to in a way, like, you know what I mean? If they're fucking up my SSI because I got Uber and got paid $3 to $4 a delivery, it's probably not a good idea to run out and get a job right now. You know what I mean? Get the SSI figured out, or at least transition, you know? And like, it's just so annoying. I was told that I'd pay $10 a plan, but nope. Like I hate that with a passion, because it's like, not just the fact I gave up a hit, you know, or a bunt, I think. You know, just that like level of like, oh come on, there we go though, that's good. That's some good stuff. I mean, I'm cooking a pork shoulder. It's just like annoying to deal with my family and that like, oh, you must do this. It's like, no, that ain't gonna work, because, you know, like working at a grocery store, like right now, is dangerous. For one, I appreciate, you know, my friends who do that. You know, gotta show some respect, but it's dangerous. And then to have like, you know, my parents be like, that's the only job you can get, is like, nah, like, you know, that's just not right. You know, that's not my ceiling, you know, to use a sports or a potential term, where it's like, you know, the ceiling is the max you can do. You know, I could do more than a grocery store. They just can't see that. You know what I mean? Like, I used to work at a TV station. I could do more than you know what I'm doing right now if I had more resources available to me. You know what I mean? The problem is just like, you know, they don't want to hear it. They got their own heads up their asses, to put it lightly. You know, with my parents, and it's just like heads up their butts. They don't want to listen. They don't want to like understand anything. Like, you know what I mean? They don't like. They would be the ones like, "Why you broke?" And I'd be like, "What the fuck? I had 30 bucks in my account until I had to order bike parts, you know, for my bike." And you know why I do that? Because I don't rely on you guys for shit. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know why I don't rely on them to want to rely on them to take me shopping? Because they're fucking dicks. They will literally be the one person, like, you know. I went shopping with my dad on Wednesday, and today's Thursday, so basically yesterday. I was literally like thinking to myself, this guy he's gonna kill me. How much do you got? 30 bucks. You know, I'm like, he's like, are you kidding me? He's basically thinking I can't get shit. And I'm like trying to think to myself, like, this guy is just like ridiculous. Like, he's not in my corner. You know what I mean? He's against me, not for me, you know? So it's like, oh shit. And then I'm like, you know, this guy's just gonna like fuck me up, you know? You know what I mean? Just that like level of like, he's gonna bring me down and gonna hurt me, you know? In a situation where he doesn't really understand, like, 30 bucks can get me to the 20th, you know? Given the fact that I've already had food, like, enough food to like last me for a little bit, you know? And I mean enough food like a pork shoulder, things like that, so I'm not helpless, you know? Like, I was just like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? I hate when they like make that assumption of helpless. Like, bro, I wouldn't even ask this fucker for a ride if they would, you know, understand like that, hey, I gotta take the bus. You know, at this point, if I need to like get food and get like be a good person, you know, like, part of the reason I like the bike is because I just hit up Stop and Shop, and you know, it's so much easier to like do that and to get the home runs and shit on the deal, right? Versus like, you know, taking a freaking, they literally said, oh, well, it's no big deal for us to drive you, and I'm like, look. Because I'm smart enough to tell when someone's wanting to control me and when someone's wanting to actually help me, you know? They were just like trying to control me with that. Like, oh, we can control what you get. And I'm like, no, that ain't gonna work. Like, because, like, you know, it's just not smart, you know, to do that. And then it's like, oh, well, you know, like, it's not smart to blow your $30 all in one sitting on the fucking Aldi's, you know? You know what I mean? That's not smart. Like, I would say that's actually really fucking stupid, because, you know, like, I'm not saying that to shit on them, but I'm saying that, like, in that way where you're just like, yo, these people, they act so dumb, you know? They don't have human brains, you know what I mean? I mean to say that with respect, you know, they don't have that intelligence to go, hey, you know, we're just gonna, you know, let Joanna do her thing, you know, because she knows what she's working with. She knows that given what she's doing right now, she could survive. You know, I got some sausage and things like that. I didn't want to get the sausage, to be honest with you, because I wanted to get, you know, ground beef and things like that, but I'm like looking at my dad, I'm like, yo, I'm not asking this fucker to get me to Stop and Shop down the street, because he's gonna be like, why? And I'll be like, dude, you can get a big pack of sausage there for a little, for 10 bucks. Or you can, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, I don't need to explain myself. Well, right now, I'm just trying to think to myself, dude, what do I need to do to get me to, like, a little bit further, you know? That's not good. But yeah, like, what do I need to do? What is up with me right now where I need to, like, actually get a little bit more money, a little bit more things? Because I'll know, believe me, I'll know when I, you know, get to the, you know, like, level of, like, actually being, it's like one of those things where I just literally look at this dude, like, someone on the warm line, I call the warm line all the time with this stuff, but we're literally, like, looking at each other, talking to each other, and, like, these fuckers want me to be independent their way, and that's not a realistic thing, you know? Like, because that's, like, it's kind of like an oxymoron, you know? Like, hey, you could be whatever you want to be, but if you're not doing it the right way, my way, it's not real, you know? That's not how that life works, you know? My life doesn't work that way. You know, to have, like, everything be, like, all about them is kind of nuts. I mean, like, to, like, actually live your life dictated by how what someone else thinks is kind of crazy. Okay, this ain't good. But yeah, like, you know, like, I mean, Jesus, no. Hell, like, I'd rather, like, I've always kind of thought I'd rather be, like, a free thinker than someone that just blindly follows whoever's in charge, you know what I mean? And they just don't want that. They want someone that says whatever they want them to say. Yeah, sure, I'll cut my hair. No, fuck that, I ain't cutting my hair. You know what I mean? But they'll literally, they want followers, you know? And then, like, again, they'll just do small shit that, like, my dad bitching about everything under the sun in front of me is like, bruh, like, you know, that's not right. You know what I mean? Like, you need a therapist, Dad. But, I mean, this is why I don't like it when you have to get rides from them. Sometimes it'd be like, Dad, just shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up, you know? Like, again, with respect, shut up. Like, I can empathize with you. I don't need you to explain why your life is shit, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, my life is worse, to be honest, because I've got to fight an uphill battle on so many fronts, like transitioning with money and all that, and you don't even understand that, and you don't even try, so, you know, I don't even need to explain how hard that is for me, you know? Again, I've been talking too much about them, but still, it's like, these fuckers will literally be the death of me in a way. And I hate bringing that up, because this is not really, it's not, like, I always kind of think with the YouTube is like, you want it to be for kids, but this isn't obviously a kid's thing. This is more of an adult thing, you know? Or a young adult thing where you're just like, yeah, you know, nobody respects, you know, people, you know what I mean? It's like weird. He's going at third, isn't he? Never mind. That was good. Moved him up a little bit. I mean, not great, because he really should have just been driven in. But whatever. I don't care. I'm up 3 runs. That's an out. Yeah, so I'm kind of not even happy, like, because the reason I'm up right now at like 3 or 4 in the morning is because I have to call DSS in a few hours and get them off their fucking bullshit parade. Because, truth be told, I'm actually supposed to get 194 food stamps, which is a $50 increase. But if anybody, you know, if you don't know how social services work in our country, don't do it. You know, don't just sit on your ass and do nothing. Because they will find a way to say, oh, we overpaid you, you owe us. Like, nah. You know, I don't have a job. I don't know why they took SSI into my bullshit with SSI into account. I hope that's not what they took, you know. Like, I don't have some of the things they say that they normally say I do have, and I'm just like, yo, I don't have 100 and something extra dollars in the bank account. Like, trust me, if it was there, I would almost want to be like that with them. Like, bro, like, if it was there, I wouldn't be calling you guys, you know? Like, I wouldn't be as worried about a lot of other things. I'm so sorry to say, but I don't know where you guys got that money because I don't see it, you know? And I haven't been seeing it since, if we're being honest, because I haven't been doing Uber Eats since like March. You know, it's not like I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. I don't have a job. Like, I told you guys I don't have a job. You still do this? Like, unfortunately, the way things are going with the virus, you can't run outside and go to the damn SSI and show them, hey, I'm not working. You know, I don't have anything to show you. Like, I don't know why. Again, why would I get a job with all this shit going around? Like, especially with SSI and shit. Like, come on.
Leading off for Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm cooking that poor shoulder. It's good, but trying to remain a little positive, right? Like, not just all this negativity, which kind of sucks because like there's not a lot of positivity right now in the world. Oh, shit, we're like 15 minutes into this thing. Yeah, I just wanted to get this video out there, you know what I mean? Even at this point, it's like, because before I actually wanted to make it with my friends and be like, oh yeah, and then it was like, oh, I started losing. I was like, are you kidding me? You know? That was one of those moments where I was like, okay, we can't do this, you know? At the time I was doing it, I was like, oh, you know? But, yeah, it's like, nah. You know, now it's a little bit different because I got time to kill, you know, waiting for, you know, DSS to open up. You know, again, they should really not have this, but they should have a 24-hour hotline where you can get information and shit, but nope. Nope, this is state work here where it's like, I love the state workers, but at the same time, I gotta say they're pampered as hell, you know? You know? You know, like, and then they try to pass it off like they're like this, like, they're victims, and I'm like, yes, you may be like, realistically speaking, you know, there are people that are worse than me that will really scream at the top of their lungs, like, what the fuck are you guys doing to me? I'm not one of those people because I've literally had moments where people, like, well, you start swearing, they hang up the phone. You know, like, that's not acceptable. Like, I say an F word and you hang up the phone. But, you know, that experience teaches you things like, hey, these ass wipes are gonna just constantly gonna treat you like dirt. You know, and then they're gonna claim they're victims. That gets me going. Like, because it makes it like harder for me to feel sorry for the workers that do legitimately have to deal with bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, or the worker that says, I'm gonna do the extra effort to be the right person in this argument, and you know, nope, no victim shit. Like, I'm not trying to shame, because, you know, but it's like one of those things where you're just like, yep, you don't get it. Oh, I hate that. What's you gonna do? At least I'm up at this point by a pretty good amount. I mean, it's not like the game is unlocked. It's the fourth inning, and to be honest with you, I don't really have any confidence in David Price. Like, if you look at his energy, he's just not really got it. Like, and his confidence is down too. Oh my god, why is this guy not in the fucking... Like, okay, this is why I hate playing games. Like, no more games. Y'all. Like, what the fuck? Why is he not in the starting rotation? Like, I didn't know he was injured. Like, if he was, you know. This is why I don't like playing MLB The Show. Is like, bruh, like, if you look up his player card, no matter what you're in, you should show that he's injured or something. So that way you don't put an injured player into the fucking game. You know, like, I'm just like, keep calm, eat cookies, or keep calm, eat hot dogs. Oh my god. Okay, that's so fly out, but still, like, Jesus. Yeah, there we go. That was stressful. I was like, they're gonna collide. Then the stadium's gonna do things, and I'm just gonna be like, whoa. You know, I try to be funny about it, but I was like, oh my god, they're gonna get me pissed. And we're gonna have a 15-minute video, then 35 or 20-minute, whatever we're at right now. Which I don't mind, because again, I'm up 3 runs, which is kind of a big lead, but kind of not big enough to like really say a lot. You know, it's also like, I mean, I've also made the video 20 minutes long, which is pretty good at this point. You know what I mean? I'm not really hoping for a really long video sometimes, because it's harder to upload, but it's also like more space, less, you know what I mean? It's just not always good to have 30-minute videos, you know? But at the same token, I do have a lot to talk about. It's been a lot since I've actually, you know, made the videos. You know what I mean? Again, I think the other ones were Monday and made on Monday. So I was like, oh yeah, get those in. There we go. Now it's like, okay, this is what actually happened this week, you know? And I'm probably going to have to deal with another weird kind of video situation for Friday. You know, because and the weekends, oh my god, the weekend's going to suck. Because it's Mother's Day and I got to, like, I don't want to say kiss ass, but, like, it's like one of those things where you're just, like, not looking forward to it, you know? Oh, god damn it. I'm not going to stop the video here just because I really got to pee. And I'm like literally thinking to myself, like, what else am I going to do? Should I keep going though? Because we're at like 13, we're at like 20 something minutes in, so I don't really even care. I mean, like, I guess it's more quality and content, you know, than fucking quantity. But I guess we're good, you know, because I don't feel like going back out there with David Price and getting hammered. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a good day. And by the way, this is before I even go. If you wanted, this is something that I've seen, but I really don't know how to say it because, you know, I'll just put it out there. I'm very particular who I put into my friends group on the PlayStation. So, you know, like when I saw a comment saying, why don't we be friends? And I respect that. I'm really respectful of that. I'm not someone that wants to be a jerk. But I want to keep, you know, my personal life personal. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I try to keep my own self-respect. You know what I mean? Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.